Bad Poets Review, the Aurora Review, the Fox Chase Review, and most other poetry publications that have the word review in them. So please welcome Alla. Woo!
There's only one me and two mics, that's a problem. Okay, so I'm going to read some poetry, and let's see, what should I start with? This poem is actually, I'm going to start with this poem. It's about actually how I'm not really the kind of person who wants to save the world, because I don't think one person can save the world. I think the best thing that you can do is kind of live a good life and do nice things along the way. I hope tonight is one of them. So anyway, this poem doesn't have a title. I'm too much of a cynic to save the world, too much of a rebel to join the herd, too much of a pacifist to fight a war, too pessimistic to think that we can live in peace and know what we're fighting for. I'm smart enough to know how smart I'm not, too smart to think that there's only one kind of smart, too strong to be considered weak and yet somehow not disciplined enough to do the things I need to do to know my stuff. I'm too wild for you to tame, and yet I don't do much but sit at home and go to work and write these lines so I could speak in rhymes. What is the point? I want a cause for which to bleed, but I'm afraid it's simply to bleed. Now you tell me, isn't this enough? Next poem I'm going to read is called, actually this one I don't think I'll find it down. In a sea of lost kisses lies truth beneath whispers. It's a shame there are so many memories, situations that I let take hold of me. I'm still healing from all of it. Sometimes I wish I could make the past unhappen. What I know is the only thing that matters for me. How special, how secret everyone's truth is. How precious, how never-ending and difficult to push your way through. How small and how intense the sad little piece is. How grateful am I for this life that I'm living and how anxious to build it anew. To all of the people I kissed, I swear I didn't mean it, to hurt or be hurt by you. Scattered lost loves and people I've not yet forgiven. Pain, betrayals of self manifested in broad daylight. I'm still trying to make sense of everything that has happened. Years of letting it all fly out. Unlike some of us, I don't believe that everything happens for the best, but if you're strong, you might get a chance to fix it, and so I must fix it for myself and my Creator, the source of my guidance, my love, and my truth. And I'll read one more. This poem was very recently written, called Photograph. I look at my father standing against a fence in all white uniform. His face, I have been with him since birth. Now I walk him over to his bed. The worst thing in the world was to be like my mom. Big brown eyes, soft hair dangling from our skulls. You shouldn't hate yourself. Life is often a perversion of us. My father said I was smarter as a child. I felt betrayed. The American dream is often a nightmare behind closed doors. One day I break and the words flow from me like oil. You are always different, always the same. Feel like my heart is going to snap. I won't scan my childhood pictures. There will be nothing left. Instead, I become whole. Thank you.